Hello, my name is Roger Lear, president of Orlando Jobs and the Florida Talent Network. We're so happy to have you coming to Hire Palooza on August 20th at the beautiful Kia Center. This video is really just to really help you out, kind of get a lay of the land, but most importantly, give you some tips to really help you figure out, the best use of your time for the 4 hours that we have on Thursday, August 20th at the Kia Center. And um, the we do a lot of different things, but the one thing that we try to do is makes it very simple for you. Kia Center is a beautiful building. You can park in the Threat Locker Garage, which is literally right off South Street, and so forth. But if you are coming by train or bus or Uber or driving or whatever the case might be, walking, you certainly can enter the building. We have a little bit different entrance on the street level this time around just because of Church Street entrance at the atrium's closed, but I'll show you that in a second. But this is the bridge, so that's the parking garage, all free, park there, and then if you see the bridge that goes across South Street, that takes you right into the terrace level, and that's exactly where the job fair is, and it goes all the way around the inside of the Kia Center. If you've ever been there before for a concert game, it's kind of it's a beautiful setup because you just make one big loop at all the employers, all the benefits, the headshots, all the career speed, all everything is on the same level. It makes it really simple to get around and so forth. As I was telling you with the Church Street, if you want to come in through the atrium, it used to be on just walk in that main door. That's where you usually go in for any concerts, things like that. But all you have to do is walk kind of around the corner, go by the Magic Store, and there's another entrance on that side of the building. And it's very easy. We'll have signage out there and people to help you too, but you can come in there and you'll take an elevator, and that'll take you right up to the terrace level. We're going to have over 75 employers there. Actually, probably closer to 85 employers. But it's really simple. Dress for success, and what that means is it's usually just business casual and looking good and so forth, depending on what you do for a living and the types of employers that you want to do. Bring resumes. Yes, I know. They say when you get up to the person that you're talking to, a lot of times they'll say, well, go online and give me your resume. We're not really taking them here. A lot of them do take them. And you also want to try to get their information as well. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then set some goals, and we'll talk about that as well. Um, the greatest thing about a live thing, you're probably sitting out there and you've probably applied to jobs and you never hear back from the employer. And that happens for lots of reasons. I can't even begin to tell you. But in this case, you will have the opportunity to have as many interviews, and there are many interviews as you like, but at least you're going to meet a recruiter that's going to be able to kind of guide you to see, hey, what's your skill sets real quick? What jobs do we have, and how can we meet? If you find anybody that you talk to at any company, make sure that you grab their contact information. Usually they have a business card. If they don't, make sure you have a small notebook that you can write down their contact information so you can follow up and reference them. The number one mistake a lot of people make is they go to career fairs, they meet somebody, they say, gosh, I'd really want to work for you, have a good conversation, and then never reconnect because you don't know how to connect back to that person. And if it's just applying through their company website, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. Try to get that information if you can. Very, very important. We are also offering you guys free headshots if you need a headshot. That's going to be in section 108. And what they'll do is Joey's our photographer, and he'll take a really nice picture of you, a couple of them actually, and then he'll put them up on a link where you're going to be able to download those and do that, and that's all complimentary. If you get a good headshot done, it's $400 to $500 to get that done. So it's a really good thing. We have some career sessions. AI is a big thing. I've got a unbelievable expert, and Dr. Halstead's coming in and talking about, just really practical things with AI and the myths. We're getting rid of a lot of the myths and so forth because AI can really help you in your job search. And you have one of the top experts coming to talk about that. Lisa, if you've never been to one of her sessions, she's probably about a 10-time speaker for us. She's a world-class speaker. She's done things all over the place and has coached Miss America's actors and actresses and things like that throughout her career. Her her talk is the most powerful talk you'll ever see about appearance and how to do interviewing to get the job. And I can tell you this, you will be entertained, but you will learn so much about why it matters on how you present yourself in interviews and things like that. Um, Lysandra, she is going to be talking about getting hired without getting lost and leading your career with purpose, authenticity, and strategy. And then at the last speaker is going to be Christina, and she's going to talk about a 90-day action plan because a lot of job seekers are just applying to jobs online and so forth. She is a career expert that really wants to help. So these are all free as well. You can go and come and go as you please. There's seats there, there's audio visual, there's all types of stuff, but that's on in section 108 as well, right next to the headshots and whatnot. Hire Palooza, the stuff you need, bring plenty of resumes. We don't have a printer on site. We talked about the notepad, but bring something to write with. If you can't get a business card from somebody, the recruiter, write down their name and email address. It's very important that you do that so you can follow up. A lot of times a company will have your job, but the recruiter that's recruiting for your job isn't at the job fair, but the person that is can at least get you to that person should you follow up with them after the thing. We've already talked about the business cards. Just know that as you come in here, you can't bring in bags or coolers or backpacks or anything like that into the Kia Center. You can bring a very small purse if you want to, and your resumes and so forth, but do not bring a laptop bag or anything of that. Obviously, dress nice. And then we have a lot of people there. You'll see people in orange shirts. Just just flag anybody down, and we'll help you as best as we can. Your smile and your positive approach to employers is the most important thing that you can do. And also just be ready to understand that a lot of things won't be at this thing. For one, we won't have any concession stands open because it's not that type of event. But there's plenty of water fountains, things like that for that type of thing. But if you need any sort of assistance, there's all types of people that will be there to help you out with that. Um, I just wanted to let you know also the orlandojobs.com, which we just turned 20 years old there, but we have refocused our entire site with new technology, things like that. Every single job that's on Orlando Jobs is human verified. And if you do hit the apply button, you go directly to the employer. And what's good about that is there's no walls, there's no data collection. You don't even need to leave us a resume if you don't want to. I mean, and we don't even ask for anything. We want you to get to the employer right away. And we're very excited about that because every job that's on there, if it's on our site, you will know 100% it's a real job and it's most likely open. Sometimes they close, because they have people in the process, but it is open. There's no fake jobs, there's no scam jobs, there's none of that stuff because we won't allow that because we know every single one of these clients and they go through a process to be able to even put their jobs on our site. So it's a really good resource. We've been that way for a long, long time, but now we have the technology to even make that a little bit easier for you. And then if you wanted to just not do anything, just set up a jobs by email, meaning if you're for instance, a graphic designer and you want to know of any job that comes open in Lake Mary or Orlando or Kissimmee or whatever the case might be, you can set that up and then we'll just email those jobs as soon as they get posted. And it's a great way to get a job, by the way, to know about it beforehand. So, but check it out, the New Orlando jobs. You can also leave your resume there. We were also expanded to the Florida Talent Network. And if you go to the floridatalentnetwork.com, I'm just giving you this information, but we have Tallahassee jobs, Miami jobs, Tampa Bay, Space Coast, Fort Lauderdale, and every single one of these cities has its own jobs, just like Orlando jobs, and some really good jobs. But again, all authentic, all human verified, all direct apply. And we're very excited about growing the Florida Talent Network, not only with great jobs, but lots of great career information as well. So just want to let you know about that. But that's floridatalentnetwork.com, and you can just click around there and you'll see how that's all that. If you have any questions or anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out to me. There's my numbers, and follow us on social if you like. But most importantly, we just want you to have a great experience at the job fair. And people always say, well, what's your best tip? And my best tip always is there are companies there that you're not going to know the name of them. And you're going to walk by them and you're going to miss out on an opportunity for a great job. Walk up to any company that you want, because they may have a job in your division. A lot of times you'll see, like, we have like the City of Orlando Police Department's looking, right? That's a perfect example, but they also have marketing jobs. They also have admin jobs. They also have technology jobs and so forth. And they're just not recruiting police officers, and so just keep that in mind because a lot of companies are the same way. So have a great day, and thank you very much for listening in on today's orientation. Hire Palooza. Bye bye.